I found 15 new Minecraft seeds and one of them could be perfect for your next adventure, like my ideal survival spawn, a beautiful mountain seed, a cherry grove circle, a mountain island, or one of the other seeds I'll show today. Let's go ahead and find out if one of them is the one you're going to use for your next Minecraft world. I found this pretty cool looking mountain circle seed here. The frozen peaks all around aren't really tall, but that's alright. I like this one more for the middle area. We get a pale garden here, which is pretty cool, and right next to it there's a village. This little spot sticking out like this is kinda cool, and I always like the look of buildings on a mountainside like this. Just a reminder, I play on Java Edition. Terrain on Java Edition and Bedrock Edition will be pretty much the same, but structures like the village will not be in the same places between versions. Just keep that in mind while watching this video. I also think the amount of biomes packed into this area is pretty awesome too. Along with the frozen peaks and the pale garden, we also get the taiga, a meadow, a birch forest, and the grove below the mountains. Overall, a pretty cool place to spawn into a world. This comment asked if I could find a cherry grove with a ruined portal and a village. Well, I found this one here. It's pretty much what you would expect from my cherry grove village seeds, just a meadow village with a cherry grove all around. We get some buildings near some of the pink trees, and a blacksmith with some of the unluckiest starting loot I've ever found. The ruined portal is right over here to the south of the village. You get the chest as a part of it, of course, and you can use it however you'd like. So I hope that fits what the comment was looking for, and feel free to comment with a seed you'd like to see and maybe I'll get to it. If I were to start a new Minecraft survival world, I think I'd choose a seed like this one. For me, this is pretty much the ideal place to start. This patch of plains biome with the forest bordering it is just a perfect place to set up a base at. We also get the village here stretching into the water. I really like the look of floating villages, so this checks off that box a bit. And the shipwreck here just adds to how awesome it is. Not only does it look cool, but there's such easy access to the chests, which is just great, and it provides some added lore to the seed straight away with a story about how villagers are building a ship or crashed a ship or something. Yeah, there's really not much else I could ask for. I just think this is just such a great seed for a survival world. This seed has a double village and woodland mansion right at spawn. If you're wondering how I found this seed and other seeds, I have a tutorial for my channel members. Go ahead and click the join button below to get access to exclusive videos and more. You spawn into the world here in this village. It stretches into the pale garden a bit, and this building is down here near this little cave area. The other village is an abandoned village, so that makes this one a bit more rare. I think the view of the mountains in the distance from here looks pretty cool. And then of course we get the mansion. Inside I found some alleys on the first floor if you're looking for those. So yeah, if you want a few structures, definitely check out this seed. The mineshaft in this seed never ends. It goes on and on forever. You spawn into the seed on this big savanna and plains island here. There's actually a village on the island too. It has a church, 2 armorers' houses, and a tannery. Right over here near this other forest island, we get a shipwreck. It's pretty easy to reach a couple of the chests here, and underground below this shipwreck is where you can find the mineshaft. It goes on forever, all the way to the world border, and if you look at the map, you'll see that this isn't the only infinitely repeating mineshaft either. It's just always cool to find one of these seeds. If you're looking for a Badlands spawn, I think this seed is a decent option. You spawn down here with the mesa elevated around you in a ring. It just looks really cool, and I think it could be a cool place to build. If you're looking to explore a bit, there's a mineshaft here, so this could be a nice place to start. You can also find a pillager outpost right outside of the spawn ring to the south. And don't worry too much about finding other building blocks because there's a jungle and forest towards the north, and there's some wooded badlands around the area too. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but I think it's just a really nice place for a badlands spawn build. Someone asked if I could find a seed with an outpost village and a woodland mansion, and for an extra challenge, a witch hut. Well, I didn't get to finding the witch hut this time, but I did find this seed with the other 3 structures close together. You spawn into the world here near an ocean, and you can quickly spot a mansion and outpost up on the Pale Garden and Meadow Hill. Inside of the mansion, I found some alleys on the first floor. The outpost being right next to the mansion actually looks really cool. They just look like they're meant to be next to each other. You'll find 3 alley cages and 2 iron golem cages here, and the loot at the top of the tower, of course. Just across the meadow is where you'll find the village. It's a pretty standard looking meadow village. It's got 2 churches, a mason's house, a cartographer, an armorer's house, and a tannery. But I do think being able to see the mansion and outpost from here is pretty cool. So hopefully this one works for that request. And as always, if you have any seeds you'd like to see, leave a comment and maybe I'll find them. Just quickly, for those that don't know, I create a nice compilation of each seed with the coordinates to everything shown in a handy blog post for you. If you're having trouble finding something or want an easy way to copy and paste, go ahead and check out the link in the description or pinned comment to get to that. As always, thanks so much for all your support. Let's get back to the video. This Minecraft mountain island seed is really cool. The mountain itself looks amazing, but what makes it even better is that it's hollow, and it has a little lush cave hidden inside. Knowing about that just makes the mountain even more incredible. But that's not all I like about this spawn. Parts of the island have some cliffs, which always adds to the scenery, and there's a ruined portal on the island too. The chest has some solid loot, and you can repurpose or use the portal however you'd like. Oh, and that lush cave in the mountain, it's not the only one. Underground you can find spots like this one. Overall, this is just a really great option for your next Minecraft world. I found this seed that has a village in 3 different biomes. It's in the desert, Badlands, and jungle. The azalea tree in the village means there's lush caves underground, and this is my favorite lush cave spot that I could find. My favorite thing about mesas is the Mineshafts. I mean, you can just find a minecart chest like this one with a golden apple, and it's so easy to access. As you can see on the map, the Badlands biome in this seed is pretty small, which makes it even more impressive that 3 different Badlands variants are here. Maybe you're looking for one of those 3 biomes, or maybe you just want to see a cool place for a village to generate. Either way, I figured this was a pretty cool seed to show you all. I've gone ahead and found yet another lake village seed. In this one, we spawn in this little jagged peaks biome that separates a taiga and a forest. You'll be able to find a pillager outpost to the south if you want that. It looks pretty cool on the ocean side. Underneath the taiga biome, there's a trial chamber, so this gives you something to progress towards. You'll also be able to find a small ice spikes biome towards the north, which could be useful. To the northeast of spawn, you'll find the lake village. The village is fully floating on the lake, with this side coming close to land and this side too, but nothing actually connecting. The village has a mason's house and an armorer's house, and I like how this tree is just out here in the water with only a bit of sand. Yeah, just a really cool looking area here. This comment said they need a seed with a mountain circle that has a village inside. That's no problem, I've shown plenty of those, and I have this one here too. It has a meadow village that's fully surrounded by some tall, jagged peaks. So tall, in fact, that some of the peaks are up at the generation height limit. The village in this one actually takes up a big chunk of the meadow biome, and I really like how this house here is right in front of a little dripstone area. There's a Fletcher's house, a mason's house, a toolsmith's house, and a cartographer in the village too. So there you go, a mountain circle village seed. This stronghold is right underneath the spawn of this Minecraft seed, and the actual spawn is above ground in this village. We get a library, a mason's house, 2 tanneries, 2 Fletcher's houses, an armorer's house, a cartographer, and a temple. I actually think this little plains biome could be a nice place for a spawn build, especially with the ocean here. I think it's pretty cool having these ice spikes near the spawn biome. And looking out into the ocean and seeing 2 pieces of Mushroom Island in the distance is pretty awesome. They're actually a part of a really big sized island too. We also get this pillager outpost to pretty quick travel from the spawn village. It has 2 separate iron golem cages. And then, of course, under the village, you'll be able to find that stronghold. I've given you the coordinates right to the portal room with one eye. It really is just so convenient having this under spawn, I think. Just a really great seed for survival all around. The natural scenery in this seed is just perfect for building. Whether you want to terraform or just build around the terrain as it is, the mountains give you some amazing backdrops right at spawn. You actually get all 3 mountain types around spawn too, with frozen peaks, jagged peaks, and the stony peaks. The frozen peaks are probably my favorite here. They form a full mountain range, and there's this big dripstone cave opening that looks awesome. There's so many good spots to choose from for a build, like maybe in the cherry grove or even in the forest. Personally, I really like this Sunflower Plains area with some of the mountains peeking through the fog of my shaders. From the Sunflower Plains, I could then build through the mountain valley and over to the cherry grove. There's just so much potential for an incredible looking spawn build. I found this seed that basically is a floating ocean village at spawn. These were pretty popular before Minecraft changed the spawn algorithm to make it more difficult to spawn on one of these. Some of the terrain here keeps it from being completely floating, but it's still pretty close to that classic ocean village look. I mean, isolated floating villages at spawn are fairly rare these days, so let's take what we can get. The blacksmith here is just a nice added plus to this one, and if you're looking for ocean monuments, these 3 are just a quick boat ride away. It's obviously not the perfect ocean village, but I'm happy to find anything like this, and it's definitely close enough to be a true floating village for me. Spawning into a new world right at a cherry grove circle like this is just incredible. The lake in the middle of this one really makes it look like it has that donut shape. And as always with these, the plains area in the middle is just so perfect for a build with the cherry grove surrounding it. And I just wanted to show you guys that I found this pig stuck on this grass pillar, which I thought was pretty funny. Outside of the spawn cherry grove, there's a meadow and another section of cherry grove. These could definitely be included into some sort of build. And next to that other section of cherry grove is this abandoned village. It's near some dripstone here. I also just want to let you know that outside of the spawn cherry grove is this village. Looks pretty cool on the hillside. Underneath this area you can find a trial chamber. This gives you a great place to work towards exploring eventually. With that, I guess that just leaves me to ask, what would you build here at spawn? I will say whatever you decide to build, I'm sure this area is perfect for it. Check out one of the videos on screen now for more great Minecraft seeds. Thanks for watching, I'm out of here, see ya.